It is John and Rachel, your Jagoff Late Night episode. Ready for this? 98.
Right.
What?
And we're not completely ready for 100. Well, we are, but we're not.
Don't even go through it.
So we're going to have to go to 98 and a half, 98 and 3/4 at some point.
Okay.
Because we have to get to 100.
Yeah. But we do encourage you to come hang out with us for our 100th anniversary celebration at the Leaning Cask in Springdale. Super excited to be there. We're going to have a lot of fun, and we are going to be celebrating the Community Liver Alliance and all the great things that happen with them throughout the year with their campaign that we worked on.
Right. In the meantime, what was on the blog? Well, we're all doing all goodwill stuff today because, first of all, Oktoberfest happens this weekend and next weekend, and we will be down there on Saturday and Sunday of each weekend, emceeing the Stein holding games and the Wiener Dogs.
Yeah.
Now, the cool thing is tomorrow, if you're watching this, literally tonight when we record this, Elista, our friend, will be there in place of us because we're going out to a little wedding.
We are. So she will be jagging around, and we're super stoked for it. But come check us out the rest of the days. And we will also be at Pizziola Primo. We shouldn't say that with our guest here.
Right.
I feel the pizza word,
yes.
I guess, yeah.
Yes,
but we can't wait to try.
Yes, because we're basically going down for 3 recordings on site at Pizziola Primo in Market Square, the Wednesdays in October, and those will air in November.
Yeah, we're really excited.
So we're inviting you down there from 4 to 6 on every Wednesday.
That's right. It's a happy hour because it's part of the Pittsburgh Downtown Partnerships Initiative because, as you know, Market Square has been under complete construction because everybody's excited for the unveiling in April, and all of those businesses are still open, and we want to remind everybody of that. So we're going to hang out there and eat a little bit.
That's right.
That's all we're there for.
Meantime, we're having pizza tonight.
I feel like pizza tonight.
Yeah.
Like pizza tonight.
It's Chuck, as we found out.
It
is so close to Chuck. So Chuck from No Horns Pizza. Welcome to the Jagoff podcast. How are you?
Thank you. I'm fine.
All right.
John, are you so glad that he wore branding? This is what John does. When people wear their own branding, he's like...
Yes.
Because now I can read the name just in case I forget from my sheet. So there you go.
Chuck should have been on the other side of his T-shirt, just so I didn't.
Right. There you go.
All right.
So Chuck, we met you through our dear friend from City Girls, Fallon, and we actually went on a trip with you to the National Comedy Center, and we found out on that trip that you are the pizza guy, and ever since we've seen all these amazing videos. You are veteran owned. Yes. And so how long have you been in the business? Give us the whole deal. Well, wait, should we have him pass the pizza so that we could start eating it while he talks?
So we ask you the question, you give really long answers while
smart.
we
Yeah,
taste.
definitely.
We're really smart.
All right. These
So
look delicious.
give us the lowdown. How long have you been around?
I haven't been around that long. Honestly, I really, before the pandemic, I didn't know how to make pizza, dough, anything. I just had a lot of pandemic-free time on my hands and a lot of trial and error. And here we are. But I just established my LLC in July.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
Wow.
I'm new. Yeah. So.
In pizza years, you're 4.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah. The dough is
I'm
really,
not a
really
big
good.
pizza person. What's the mushroom?
It's called Trifuto. It has mushrooms on it. The sauce is whipping cream, and it has honey and truffle dust.
Now, what made you come up with that?
I learned it on the internet. Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah, I wish I could take credit, but there's a guy Vito on the internet, Vito Capelli.
Okay.
He's where I got the idea for it.
So Chuck,
It's
tell
fantastic.
me, you take your ovens on site and do pop-ups, right?
Yes, correct.
Tell me a little bit about how you do that and how people get a hold of you and things like that.
You can find me on Instagram at No Horns Pizza, and I've done private events and some retail, just starting to branch out into retail, and I take my ovens. They're small, like lightweight ovens.
So they're portable.
Yeah, nothing heavy, and we just set up under a little tent, a couple of tables, and I think the largest event that I've done was for 240 people. It's a lot of pizzas.
So what happens there? Do you just take a lot of ingredients, or do you put a limited menu together that they can only have 1 of 3 types of pizzas, or you make whatever they request?
Typically, I'll do whatever they request.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I know. Like the large event, it was for a run club, so it was early in the morning. So I made like breakfast pizza for them. And they like the pickle a lot. The pickle pizzas.
I just had it.
Which is good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So I pretty much whatever they request, but I mean within reason. But I know I do like gluten free and vegan is something new for me.
Yeah.
But people like it. But yeah.
Well, you like it as much as you can, right?
Yeah.
Because that's what I said I normally do, but that is fantastic.
Yeah.
It is just,
Thank you.
I mean, the mushroom's my favorite to start with, but
Yeah.
the pickle is just, I can't believe it's not saucy. What is it? The pickle and
the pickle. There's like a different sauce that I make. It's
so you make it?
Yeah, I make
Okay.
the sauce, and pretty much I make the pickles. I grow them in my garden.
Oh my gosh!
wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So pretty much everything.
So it's like a farm to table kind of thing.
Kinda, yeah.
Farmed oven.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so any aspiration to get some kind of brick and mortar, or do you like this process? Because I don't know of a lot of people who are doing it this way.
I like this right now. I mean, I have a day job, so
Yeah.
I've been there 15 years. So
Okay.
and maybe when I retire one day, but I still have a little bit of time. But there's a few people that I know that do this. There's what is it, 77 Club?
Yeah.
They're really cool, and Side Hustle Pizza and Stonecraft. Like there's a few people out there that.
Who's the one
are
you
doing it.
reference all the time? Millville? No, Eddie.
Oh, Eddie.
Oh yeah,
Eddie.
Mercurios.
No, he does. He's on Instagram. Eddie's Pizza or something like that. I think.
I thought he was
Yeah.
the same guy. But
So
yeah, there's a few people that do it, but there's plenty of business to go around. That's how you were saying before about being downtown. It's
It's
okay.
so
I mean,
true. Yeah.
everybody seems to work together
Yeah,
as
right.
far as I
That's
can
pretty
tell.
cool.
Like I know when I was getting started, like I reached out to Side Hustle on Instagram and like asked them how to do it because
And they were willing.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know. Like
Sure.
I didn't know how to run a business. I had to reach out
Of course.
and learn.
Yeah.
that's
Really.
awesome.
Yeah.
And that's so Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah.
So 2 questions that I have. One, why No Horns Pizza?
Oh, because the Italian horn. Because I'm not
Yes.
Italian.
Right.
Like,
I had a
an
feeling.
Italian has to give it to you.
Yes.
And my wife Fallon is Italian.
Yeah, thank
and-
God. You don't have the Maloika on you
Yeah,
because...
I go.
You're okay.
She wouldn't get me one at first, and I said, "Oh well, I'm just gonna call my pizza No Horns Pizza." And then she eventually did get me one. But
That is
yeah,
really
it's-
cute. I like that.
Yeah.
And then the second is, I mean, do you have a favorite pizza style, or are you just kind of like John said, you're just kind of going with what people are liking and trying different things? Are there concoctions on the internet that are like trending that you're sort of trying at home?
Well, typically I do like Neapolitan style.
Yeah.
Is the style of pizza.
Okay.
But I'll just experiment. Like I'm gonna do some R&D after this tonight, some research and development. I
Yeah.
want to make one with prosciutto and Asiago and
Spoken like a true
and
Italian.
there's going to be some balsamic reduction
Drizzle.
going on there, but
Ah.
you just have to try them and
Right.
see how they
Yeah.
come out.
Well, if you need taste
yeah.
testers, we have.
Right, we'll be
some
over
people.
one
We have
evening.
no
We'll just sit
problem.
and drink wine. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You have the whole thing planned, John?
Where does everybody find you online?
Oh, at No Horns Pizza on Instagram.
On
Okay.
Instagram.
That is
And that's
so
how they
easy.
can reach out if they have events or anything like that.
Yeah, and then like my email address is on there, nohornspizza@gmail.com, and just email me.
Listen, we live in
Set
a
it
world
up.
now where everybody wants things the way they want them. So you can go to a pizza shop, or you can reach out to you, figure out what kind of pop-up you're having, and just have a little conversation about what's going to make sense for that event. So make sure you check out No Horns Pizza. Thanks to Fallon for the connection. We certainly appreciate it. Next up, we're checking in with our People's Gas folks for Locate the Locator. Stay with us. It's John and Rachel, you Jagoff Late Night. I was rustling my
It's
fingers.
Rachel and John back to you, Jagoff Late Night. If you are listening to it on the radio or listening to the podcast, make sure you go watch it because we have some visuals tonight,
We
right?
have great visuals. Yeah, there's a giant receptacle. What were you
Right.
calling it? It's not the Immaculate Reception, but it's a receptacle.
The Immaculate Collection.
Collection.
And it's all a theme going on to clean up the place. And, yes, we would say clean up the place, you Jagoff or red
Or
up.
red
yeah?
up.
Right.
YJ.
So Caily Grube is here from the Immaculate Collection. So welcome.
Thank you.
It's going to take everything I have to get that right.
That's
every
fine.
time I say it, I'm just going to stop and
And
focus.
if he messes up, I'll correct him. That's
Yes.
just the way it goes.
Right.
So here's the cool part. We had you on a couple of months ago. We were completely inspired by you. You did drop a hint, and then all of a sudden this day came and all these amazing people were outside, and there you were with it's CleanWays.
Allegheny CleanWays.
Allegheny. I wasn't looking at my papers on purpose because I was like, I got all of these details.
You're fine.
But I was telling you the story that Betsy Benson of Pittsburgh Magazine was saying that she was so honored to be a part of it and that she was truly inspired by the fact that you are letting people know, look, we're all from Western Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
We're proud that the draft is coming here.
Yeah.
But this is not to impress people coming in.
No.
This is because
it matters how we see ourselves in
Correct.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah. And that's
Right.
such an important part and a point that we need to make. And we joked about it off camera that when you're inviting someone to your home for the first time, you go home and you're like, oh my gosh, I got to clean up this room. What if they look in here? What if they see this? That's sort of what we're doing, but we want to create a best practice.
Right, for sure. It's all about civic pride. I think when people think about litter, they think it's just environmental or aesthetic, but it does impact how we feel about ourselves as a community. And it also impacts crime and community investment. So we're using this opportunity, I have actually a guest who's joining me this week, who's going to be home when I end this podcast.
Okay.
I painted my mudroom. I was like, I might as well use him coming to get a chore done. And now when he leaves, my mudroom's going to be painted forever, hopefully.
I love how you operate. There you go.
And so same idea with the Immaculate Collection. We're using the NFL draft where we're writing up, but we're creating new programs that that continue long beyond April 2026.
So in my era, because I'm the oldest one I think in this room, in my era, I remember the commercial with the Indian that would watch people throw garbage out onto the street, and the Indian it would end with the Indian crying. So this is like a rejuvenation of that. But I love the fact that you're engaging the younger folks to challenge. It's like the ice bucket challenge, but you're challenging people to go red up the place.
Yeah, we're doing a trash toss challenge.
Love.
Okay.
Trying to do a viral campaign, at least in Western Pennsylvania, where you find a piece of trash, you toss it into a receptacle, and then you challenge other people in your network to do the same.
Okay.
It works really well in workplaces as well.
Okay.
So if you have like a competitor podcast or a radio station, you can play off of them, or a sponsor, and then you can get a bunch of your colleaves in on it as well.
All right, we're doing it.
I like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
The bad news is it's just you and I in the office, so it's going to be, I'm going to win.
Right.
So there's that. I'll be like, John, you're up.
And she'll be throwing stuff on the floor just for me to pick up is what's going to happen. I'm going to get a bad back over it all.
Not true.
No, so the idea is you kicked it off, and there are T-shirts, and how do people get the T-shirts? How do, all this kind of stuff.
Okay,
How do
so
they get involved?
How do people get involved?
Yeah.
Well, we have a website. Go to immaculatecollection.org, but there's a few different pieces of this
Right.
campaign.
Sure.
The largest piece is that we are trying to get up to 100 miles of PennDOT state-owned highway maintained on a regular basis.
Yes, I love this.
Yes, through their sponsor highway program. That's the only way we can get litter picked up on our highways. And I think a lot of people think that PennDOT's doing that maintenance on
Right.
their own. They're not.
Right.
And so that litter, it's often just been there for years because the mile isn't sponsored. So we're trying to bring in a bunch of corporate partners, foundation partners, donors to help us get 100 miles of highway sponsored.
So explain that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, explain that
it a
if you
little
don't mind.
more.
Does that
Yeah,
mean
sure.
I buy it, or
Yeah.
I rent that space, and,
Yep.
and then my company has to go clean it up?
No, I think that's also a misconception. So there's two different programs for maintaining PennDOT highway. There's Adopt a Highway, which
Yep.
relies on volunteers, and that's usually like lower traffic roads. Allegheny River Boulevard, but going to Oakmont is a great example. But 376, you can't have volunteers out on
Right.
that.
Right.
It's too dangerous. So that's for the sponsor a highway program. And that's where PennDOT has said there's only 2 contractors that are allowed to go out and do maintenance there. And the way to get them out there is to activate them through sponsorship.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
And so bringing that to light, I think, helps create awareness for people to say, hey, I'll
Yes.
do that. How much is a sponsorship?
So for 2 years, for 1 mile, it's about $10,000.
Okay.
So a mile is a pretty long
Sure.
span. And it also includes a sign for a company to get recognition.
Okay.
My God, we need to do that so your Jagoff
John,
will be on the.
did you see
right,
it? I was
yeah.
like, okay.
So your
how
Jagoff will be on
how
a
are we
sign
swinging
on
10 grand? Let's
376,
figure this
'cause
out.
people say the word on 376.
So we're
more than
starting a
often.
collection when
Yeah.
you come on the podcast. It's $1,000 a person. And then we're going to sponsor.
No more junk drawer item.
No, we need to come back to that.
Your junk
Yeah,
cash.
yes, exactly. Your spare
Yeah.
change. I think it's a brilliant idea. It's a way to really charge the community,
Yeah.
right? Meaning charge them up, not charge
Yeah.
in a
Invigorate.
fee way.
And
Yeah.
there's ways beyond our getting up to 100 miles of highway sponsored. There's litter just isn't on our highways alone. It's also within our communities. We have ongoing cleanups that we do as an organization. We do them at least 3 days a week. We're moving up to like 7 cleanups a
Wow.
week with it. We're going to have a second crew that's focused only on Pittsburgh. Any volunteer can join us for those. They're a lot of fun. You find weird, fun trash. You meet friends. You get exercise. And then we also know that there's neighborhood groups that pick up litter all the time. So we're trying to just like get everyone under the same tent
Oh,
and rowing
sure.
in the same direction. And we're getting government agencies like kind of out of silos and solving problems together. We're already seeing some really great solutions coming through.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
pretty
Kudos
awesome.
to you. I
Yeah.
mean, honestly, I told you this already, and I'll say it again. We were so intrigued the first time you were on, but just to really be behind this initiative is so important because people. Look, half of this stuff we didn't even know. So the
Yeah.
fact that you're bringing it up, others
Right.
must not know.
And the one thing that's going to really change this is education.
Sure.
It's all human behavior.
Yeah.
And I think that there's just a lot of misconceptions about how trash functions and who's responsible and its end of life where
Sure.
it goes. So we're
Also,
hoping to bring all that
misconception
up.
about what it's called. If it's the
Absolutely.
Immaculate Conception, the Immaculate Reception.
Yes.
Depends on if you were born Catholic or
Yeah.
or in Steelers Nation.
That's right,
I'll
Steelers
genuflect
Nation,
Yeah.
right?
after.
Or
Yeah.
a Madonna
All right.
fan.
Yes.
So where
all
does
of the
everybody-
above.
Where does everybody find out how they can
Go to-
register to get more information?
Yeah.
Anything?
You can go to immaculatecollection.org. You can sign up for an upcoming cleanup. You can learn about how to sponsor a mile. You can ask us how you can create your own neighborhood cleanup group. We just want to get everyone picking up litter ahead of the draft.
All right, cool. So good. We have questions for you, but go ahead and throw your
Okay, sure.
litter into the
Yeah.
basket here.
Let's do a little- this is a little
We have
demonstration.
everybody throwing it in there.
We're gonna
There
do a
you
little
go.
demonstration
All
of a
right,
trash
little
toss.
layup for
Wait,
do it.
And you're gonna
Do it.
have a friend record you. You're gonna grab a piece of trash
All right.
and you're gonna pick it up the ground and you're gonna slam it into a can.
Nice.
And then you're gonna challenge someone to do the
Nice.
same.
Nicely
I love
done.
that.
All right,
That
so
was
there
pretty
you go.
darn good.
I like the performance. Put costumes on.
I'm a
whatever
little
you
bit
wanna do.
jealous. She's
I like-
practiced
I
that.
think they should
Did you
do this.
notice? Like,
You're-
I can't do that.
All
Yeah,
right.
you have
So
a
in the
little swag.
meantime, we have a Rohrich Honda question of the day. Are you
Okay,
ready?
I'm ready.
So we prepped you earlier because
Okay.
we weren't sure. All right. So the Rohrich Honda question of the day: the beer stein holding competition is coming up for Oktoberfest.
Okay.
People have to hold their beer. What are you 100% confident in doing where you would say to somebody while you go do it, hold my beer?
I know the answer. Picking up trash for 100. Oh, I thought you would
Hold
play
on.
along with that. I thought that was really good. If that was me picking up trash, but no.
Probably playing fast car on my guitar.
Oh my God, that is I think
Well
That's
done.
well done. All right, there you go.
That was really
and do
good.
you happen to have a junk drawer item?
I
for us?
do have a junk drawer item for you.
Me and
I,
the bag
I
has-
brought
Oh,
you.
Nintendo.
This is a trash treasure. This is something that we found in an illegal dump site. So we often find toys.
Okay.
And I put an Immaculate Collection sticker
Oh
on.
I love
my
it,
God,
guys.
nice. Nice.
Johnny, it's a
It's a
Nintendo
Nintendo controller.
controller.
Yeah, from like 1930. Yeah.
No, Nintendo was.
I know. I was
what?
kidding.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Man.
I know.
It is always a pleasure to have you on. We are so grateful.
you.
Thank you for what
Yeah,
you're doing, and
sure.
please let us know how. We will be helping. We
Okay.
just have to figure out how. We're
Just
coming up
spread
with our
the word.
10,000. Yes, and we want to obviously coordinate people to come help,
Awesome.
including us. So
Sounds
thank you
good.
so much.
Thank you.
Next up, we're in competition for people talking on a bench. Are you nervous?
Nope.
All right, it's John and Rachel. Stay with us.
KB Plumbing. KB Plumbing. KB Plumbing. Ben! Wow.
What are we doing in here, John?
Ben, I can't get this to go. I don't know what to do with this. I don't know. I need like 22 liters per minute come out of there when I shower.
22 liters per minute.
Yeah.
Well, you got the wrong shower head on
Okay.
for 22 liters per minute.
All right.
So, what you want to do is there's a couple different options. Get rid of this guy. You can get yourself one with a nice one.
Yeah.
You got stuck in this tight space. That would
Yeah.
definitely work for a little undercarriage cleaning, if you know what I'm talking about.
I
John.
got you. Yeah.
Yeah, get rid of this. Get one of those, and then you should be ready to go. Oh, man. Can you watch where you're at next time you call me?
Yeah, this is kind of weird.
Yeah, thanks, pal.
It's John and Rachel, you Jagoff late night.
Sorry.
That's all right. And we're back. Listen, there's this cool thing going on. I almost said competition, but it's
It's a competition. No, I'm
you
just
think it's
kidding.
yeah,
No.
but it's a 24-hour interview on a bench in Washington County, and it's from our friends at City Mission, the Washington County City Mission. So first of all, welcome to the podcast. And Melissa, Diana, neither of you have been on the podcast yet, right?
No,
All
I
right.
have not.
All right.
No, neither
We have
I.
been to your place a couple of times. There should be another microphone.
Yep, we
Sorry
got
about
it.
that.
Yep.
We've been to your place a couple of times because you do amazing, amazing things right there in Washington County, and you are near Liberty Pool, right?
Well, Liberty Pole moved to the Meadowlands, but they're on my way home.
The
Okay.
interview's over.
All right. Listen,
No, I'm proximity
that's as
challenged,
close
but-
as Rachel's going to get.
Right?
She's the smartest person I've ever met, but
Please.
proximity is not her
It
thing.
is not
Well,
my jam.
we're sandwiched between the correctional facility and the
Yes.
police station.
Yes.
Okay,
You
okay,
really
there you
are.
go.
Place for us.
All right.
There you go. Right. So we're happy to have you because, interesting enough, our connection is Matt Miller, and he had said, "Hey, would you guys want to come do this amazing thing?" We said, "Count us in. We're going to come talk." But I did not realize until we were looking on the website to gain some more information that this is a national campaign, right?
Yes.
So
this is-
talk a little bit about this and how long it's been going on.
This is the first time for the national campaign.
Okay.
It is through an organization, a member organization of shelters that are Christ-centered called Citygate.
Okay.
And it's being held on National Homeless Day to raise awareness for the needs in our community.
Yeah, I think that's wonderful. And so, talk to us a little bit about either of you. What can we expect for these conversations? Like, have you been prompted at all of like how to do this? Yeah. Okay.
So Citygate is helping us with
Okay.
a playbook, and they've done some pilot programs. And then we're kind of running with what makes sense for our organization. But
Okay. So it's tailor made, essentially. You can run with it however.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Our guests are mostly people from Washington County and the surrounding area, looking at southwestern Pennsylvania, what we do to serve homeless individuals, how we give them a second chance. Really, the questions and topics are: we want to end the stigma of let's not talk about people who need that help, or what can we do if we see somebody maybe if we're passing by, we see them in
That's
the
a great
streets.
point.
What can we do? What's appropriate ways and helpful ways to be able to help them? And so really the conversations are going to be surrounded around that.
And
Okay.
if I could ask, I'm sorry.
Okay.
What is that? If I were to ask you that, do you guys know the answer to that? Because that is a difficult thing. I mean, we're in Allegheny County, and let's face it, this is something that's happening in many cities. So what is the, I don't want to say right thing, but what would you suggest, or what is suggested if you're encountering someone who's homeless?
Well, and I've actually done this before on the streets of Washington.
Okay.
Somebody seems to appear to be lost, and just walk up to them and say, hey, you seem like you might need a little bit of help. What can I do for you? Do you have a place to sleep tonight? When's the last time you had a meal? And, we see people that are homeless all the time, especially when you're driving through Pittsburgh, and lots of people will hand a bottle of water out the window,
Sure.
or they'll hand them a few dollars. But we want to have a greater impact than that. So we want to start that conversation so individuals learn that there is a place to go, they will be received, and their needs will be met.
Diana, do we need to be trained somehow, or just need to let our egos go away a little bit on how to interact with someone like that? Because I don't know that you hear all these stories, well, I don't want to be attacked, I don't, this kind of thing, right? So do we need to have training in that, or no, just suggest being nice?
We need people to have empathy when we
Okay.
see others in need. And we need to not be afraid of things that we're not familiar with. And
Yes.
I think that, and being nice, because it seems like we've lost a lot of that since COVID. People aren't quite as friendly or as open to one another, and we need them to be.
Yeah.
And because we're all responsible for our friends and our neighbors in our community. We're all responsible.
Yeah.
And so we want people to be encouraged and learn what they can do to help.
And so we didn't really go into City Mission. What is the background of City Mission? How long has it been around, and what services are you providing overall?
Do you want to start?
Sure. City Mission has been around for over 80 years. And we're transformational long care, that when folks leave our campus, they have a fresh new start at life where they can be successful. And so we cover, of course, we're giving them a safe, warm place to sleep.
Sure.
We're giving them meals and food. We're caring for them, but we provide medical care, mental health, spiritual care. We're helping them with job readiness and career training, helping them get something as simple as maybe an identification, or helping them get a driver's license, helping them get a job, onto that next step. We have people who complete their GED with us, get certifications to run a forklift. So when they leave our care, the goal is for them to be successful.
And so what we do is a life transformation program. That's when we bring individuals in. It covers all of what Melissa talked about. What a lot of people don't know about, at least our mission, is that we serve 3 populations. We have a Samaritan Care office where we provide food to individuals, warm clothing items. We feed them, the community members, every day of the week. So there's 3 meals, Monday through Friday, 2 Saturday and Sunday, feeding the community in addition to the residents that we have on campus. And then we have our residents, but the third segment of the population that we're supporting is the chronically unhoused who choose not to come into housing. We have a team that goes out, it's called street rounding, and they go out and provide medical supplies, examinations, food, clothing. So we serve 3 populations.
And assuming this is evolving as, unfortunately, our economy is changing, right? And so you're needing to add the extra. I'm sure it didn't start with those 3 sections, right? Like you realize this is where we are now.
Our Samaritan Care is growing. Food pantries are running out of food.
Right.
We went from around 600 bags of food a month to we're around 4,000 bags of food a month, just in the last 6 months.
Wow.
So October 9th,
Yep.
we're going to start this 24-hour streaming. Where would we watch it? Is it on Facebook?
It's on our City Mission 1941 YouTube channel.
Okay, all right.
So you'll be able to see it there.
Do we have a schedule of kind of the people that you're going to talk to? Can people look on like they get their TV guide and say, okay, who's going to be on there? Because
Yeah.
John and Rachel are going to be on there at some
but
point.
we don't know our time.
Yes.
And
we want to be like
Do you
in the
know our
middle of the night.
This is
we
where we
want to be
find out
like
our
in the middle of the night. You know, we want to be that.
We
just
want
kinda
you to
creep
be in the
there.
middle of the
Oh, I
night.
didn't know that. Okay, cool.
I don't know.
There
Why
you
not,
go.
right?
We
Why
need
not?
some great energy.
I thought I was going to Liberty Pole and then going there.
at 11 o'clock at night.
So, all right. So,
We'll set a time.
where can everybody find out more about watching that?
Yeah, citymission.org.
Okay, got it. All right. Now,
Yeah.
big questions. First of all, do you want to throw your collections into our collection basket here?
We
Here?
do.
All right, ready? Do it. All right. That was very stylish. All right,
I'm going to
go
try
ahead.
to go over Diana's.
All right,
I don't
go
know
over
what
there.
to
Okay.
do.
I'm gonna do a
Caily
hook.
taught you.
Oh, all right. There we go. No basketball
guy.
skills here. All right.
guy.
Do you guys happen to have a junk drawer item for us?
Well, it's not a junk drawer item. Mine's an office drawer item.
Okay. There we go.
Everyone needs a little Jesus.
Oh my God.
Lisa,
Literally a little Jesus.
tell
Oh, my
her,
God.
where does Jesus appear for our table?
Oh.
Ravioli making.
Ravioli
Jesus has
making
to be
is
in the middle
always
of our
on the
ravioli
yes.
making.
Oh, I
Me and
love
Kevin.
that.
Yes.
I brought you a sticker I've taken from job to job. It says Fearless Fundraiser.
Love
I'm
it.
the Director of Development. That's what I've done
Nice.
for
Well
over a
done.
decade.
Well
You
done.
have to have a little bit of fearlessness in
Well
you.
done.
So
to
true.
do
For that
what
job,
we do.
no question.
Are you ready for our Rohrich Honda question of the day? Our Rohrich Honda question of the day is, we're getting ready to do stein holding, beer holding, right? What is something you could definitely turn to somebody, and you know this is going to happen, you're going to help out and you say, hold my beer. Diana.
Make pepperoni rolls.
Whoa! All right. You're invited back. All right. Melissa.
Plan a themed event.
Oh, boy, I could never do that.
Quickly.
You definitely, I'd hold
Boom,
your beer.
quickly. I love
would
that you
hold
said
your
that.
beer if you do that and bless myself 10 times. Yes.
You got Jesus, so there
Yes,
you go.
right.
Ladies, thank you so much for joining us. We truly appreciate that you're here, but we absolutely appreciate City Mission.
Sometime
and so
on October
does,
9th, find us.
or 10th, because if you're going in the middle of the night,
Yes,
it's,
it might
and
be
it's
on the
24
10th.
hours, so we will
Yes.
find out our time and we will let you know. But you know us, we're always last minute, so we'll figure that out and make sure that everybody's aware. But there's a way to donate as well, right?
There is.
Yeah.
We're encouraging individuals to stop down to Conversations on a Bench, bring food items for our pantry. They can bring donations of clothing items. We have thrift stores that help to support the mission, or they can bring a check. We would be happy to receive
Monetary is
any
always good.
donation.
Or bring a chuck.
Or Chuck. It's John and Rachel
Or
in
call them
Jagoff.
late night.
Welcome to People's Clean Hydrogen Pilot Program. Here sits no ordinary container. It's a drop-in unit that transforms natural gas into clean, cost-effective hydrogen that could provide you with affordable, safe, and reliable energy with as few emissions as possible, removing carbon and making a product, not a pollutant. So no, it's no ordinary box. It's a powerful decarbonization tool, and just one of the ways Peoples is innovating the future of energy.
I've been thinking that Rohrich Automotive needs a new jingle.
Rohrich Automotive got the best cars around Pittsburgh.
Driving a Rohrich, I bought it at Rohrich. Picked up my new car at Rohrich Automotive. I got friends at Rohrich Automotive where the staff is nice and the dealership's loaded with brand new cars. And you can drive real far.
It's Rachel and John, and it is late night. We're back. This is our favorite segment of all time, and I'll keep it short because we want to talk to a musician. We've had a musician on every one of our podcasts
50 of
since
them,
the
50
very
a week.
beginning.
Yep.
All right. So Dan
50 a
Styslinger,
year.
Dan the man, Dan the
guys.
music man. All right. So we have gone through your various evolutions.
Yes.
And so welcome back to the podcast.
Two big things happening.
Two big things happening.
Two big things happening. You want to do that first? You want to give your background or list the 5 podcasts you've been on earlier? Yes. No, go ahead.
So next Friday, I'm doing a really cool show at Mr. Small's. It's the 30th anniversary of No Doubt's Tragic Kingdom album. So we're doing the entire album front to back, and then other No Doubt / Gwen Stefani hits.
Don't speak.
The band Working Breed is curating it. I think maybe Erica has been on here before.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So it's going to be bonkers. It's going to be a
Wait,
great
Erica,
time.
the saw playing?
The saw playing.
Oh,
Erica.
love her. We're best friends.
Oh,
Yeah.
she plays Somewhere Over the Rainbow on a saw. Like an
Yeah.
actual
on a-
carpenter's saw.
She's
Yeah.
very, very
Carpenter's saw, yeah.
talented,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the band is very talented. We have a lot of special guests. We have Nate and Abby from the Common Heart playing
yeah.
horns,
Wow.
and it's going to be a great time. So that's next Friday, October 10th, and I'll be playing keyboards.
I mean, we would come see you, but we're going to be at City Mission.
Yeah,
and
and I mean, well,
Oktoberfest.
that's
We have
like
all this
you
stuff
know,
going. Yes.
Yeah, that's very important.
But I
so,
love
yeah.
No Doubt, and that's so
Yeah.
cool that you're doing that. Congratulations.
I love
you,
that they
thank
do
you.
those collabs out there
Yeah.
at Mr. Small.
Yeah,
We've seen
it's
those
really
before.
cool, and we've been working really hard for the last couple months trying to get this sounding as good as the record, but the record's just like a classic. So
People may also know your name because you're one of our frequent question of the day answerers.
That's true, but people may know my name, but Rachel still gets my name wrong. It's Styslinger.
Styslinger.
Here we go. Okay, so if I were to ever start a pizza joint, I would call it Styslinger's Pie Slingers.
I love this guy.
That's how you
He's a
can remember
hokey
it.
guy, just like me. Yes. And I hate when people screw up multiple times, so I apologize.
The crazy part is, she's the smart one on the team, and I always get the names wrong. And somehow
I put the L in the wrong spot. But you have other big news because not beyond music. Where can we see you?
I just finished my 3rd short film as a writer, director, composer. It's called Devil-Apocalypto, A Devilish Deposition. And it's a
combining your two
comedy
careers.
horror movie. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. And it's premiering at the artist formerly known as the Carnegie Science Center, now called the Cayman Science Center.
Yes.
And that'll be on October 18th at 8:30 p.m.
It could be called the Styslinger Science Center if you have
Styslinger.
$67 million. Right?
I'm accepting donations.
Styslinger.
Do a highway first. It's only 10 grand.
Okay, yeah.
Dan, I would I'm not just saying this. I would come support you in a minute. We're on the radio on the 18th. We have to call off or something.
Yeah, you guys do the radio from the Cayman Science
There
Center.
you go.
There
yeah.
we go. Yeah.
KDK will be all about
Yeah.
it. It's all good.
All right,
yeah.
Dan, so we have this Immaculate Collection going on. You want to show us your...
He had
you
to
wanna
read
do a
it.
whole-
We saw that.
My skill?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my gosh, over the head. Oh.
Oh, way overshot.
Lame.
Overshot.
No,
That's okay.
Did I make it rain?
Yeah.
No, okay.
No.
All right, I tried.
Did we get our 5th junk drawer item from you?
Oh.
I knew I was going to do it. That was so loud, Johnny. I'm sorry. I can't help myself.
Listen, we're going to come back, get your junk drawer item. We're going to step out and see 412 News from Channing, and we're going to get your junk drawer item and hear your song. It's John and Rachel, Jagoff.
It's us.
What's up, everyone? It's Channing with MadeInPGH, reporting live from my little deck patio area. And I'm going to bring you the 412 News tonight on your Jagoff Late Night. So let's get right into it. October 11th is our next Best Bites event, and we are bringing it to East Liberty. We are partnering with 20 different restaurants, bars, dessert shops. This lineup is incredible. And if you aren't familiar with our Best Bites events, they are self-guided foodie tours that we bring to different neighborhoods within Pittsburgh. They are super fun. You can bring your whole family. It is self-guided, so you go at your own pace, and it really gives you the chance to sample a restaurant that maybe you haven't tried yet, and you don't need a reservation. You just get the tasting ticket off of our website. The lineup is so amazing. We have Casbah, Lorelei, Margot. I believe it's the entirety of City Kitchen and Bakery Square. Dessert shop. There'll be seasonal beers and cocktails with amazing food pairings. So be sure to go to MadeInPGH.com/Best Bites to get your tickets ASAP. We do sell out very quickly, so I encourage you to get on our website very soon to get your tickets. Afterwards, you can vote in our People's Choice Awards for the best bite, the best drink, and the best overall tasting experience. So we like to make it very interactive, and we love bringing this to the Pittsburgh community and our fellow Pittsburgh foodies. All right, next on my list, obviously, I am getting ready for Penguins hockey season here in my Penn shirt, but Pittsburgh Brewing Company is hosting a watch party for the season kickoff Tuesday, October 7th, and it is with special guest Pittsburgh's very own Mark Madden. There'll be chances for meet and greets, and it'll be a watch party where he'll be giving his insights during the whole game as the Penguins take on the New York Rangers. Guests are encouraged to wear your best game day outfits, put on that game day face paint, and show up and support the Penguins. This is taking place in their Pittsburgh Brewing tap room, and you can get more info on this event at MadeInPGH.com. And the final thing I'll mention for the 4-1 to-dos is, now that it is officially October and spooky season, I want to remind you of the different haunts and fall activities that you can do. There is Halloween movies in the park hosted by Allegheny County Parks. There is haunted mini golf in Hopewell. There's trunk or treat at Dependable Drive-In. And Dependable is just one of my favorite spots. So historic and one of the last drive-ins in our area. So be sure to go out and support them for their trunk or treat and maybe go see a movie as well. There is a haunted hayride in North Versailles, and 100 Acres Manor is a great haunted house to take you, your friends, your family. And don't forget to attend some of the fall festivals at the local farms like Trax Farms, Janoski's, Simmons. Triple B Farms has an incredible fall festival. There's a full lineup coming to you at MadeInPGH.com, so be sure to check us out. And that's all I have for you for the 4-1 to-dos this week. Be sure to follow us at MadeInPGH on Instagram and Facebook, and check us out at MadeInPGH.com. And I'll see you next time. Bye.
All right, this is a song I wrote a few years ago. It's really a song about like growing up, but it's also, I want to dedicate it to my mom. Next Thursday would have been her 66th birthday, and this is a song I wrote for her. What do you do when you have a dream that just keeps happening? No matter what you do to make sense of it, you really just don't get it, so you just forget it from the start. It's like an empty house where you still need to get something out, and you're wrong. You wake up and it's gone. And what do you do when it feels so real, like before the world came apart? Back when we'd meet by the creek and build forts in the trees, catch lightning bugs in the dark. You smell the smoke in the breeze, you see the fog against the trees, hear the echo of a beat of a basketball hit the street, but you're wrong. You wake up and it's gone. of going back to revisit the time and place, if only just to see my mother's face. But I can't, 'cause I'm wrong. I wake up and she's gone.
Dan Styslinger. Oh my gosh! Wow!
Damn.
Wow!
You
Wet
know how
eyes
to
out
get me
there.
up.
Wet
You know
eyes
how
out
to-
there, man. You are, man. You're the humor guy. You do all.
Do it all.
Emotions.
You're my
All right.
emotion guy.
So Dan, one more time. Where does everybody find your music?
The best place is on my Instagram page. It's at DanStygram.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's probably the best place to do it.
All right. Did you bring us a junk drawer item?
I did.
Okay.
Got to dig back in my pocket here. So, you know, I'm a bit of a golfer. Last time I brought a little
Yep.
SpongeBob golf ball. So
Yeah.
there's a tee for you now, too.
All right. Armina Stone. Go. All right.
Branded.
wow.
All right.
Hopefully they're a sponsor.
All right. And do you want to answer our Rohrich Honda question?
Oh, I do.
All right.
Okay.
Rohrich Honda question of the day is: there's beer holding going on down at the Oktoberfest everywhere, and so what would be something you would say? Oh, hold my beer.
Well, I was thinking about this as everyone else was answering.
Yeah.
And going back to golf, I would say taking a birdie putt and turning it into a double bogey. That's
Yes.
a skill that I have.
Yeah.
I don't know what that
Everybody's
means.
looking for that
How
skill.
about
It's
that?
not a good skill, that's for
Not a
sure,
good
right?
skill.
I caught that context. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
John, honestly, one of my absolute favorite shows.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Dan. Anytime you're on is I mean it.
guys.
You are truly
Well,
one
I
of
love-
my favorite
love coming
musicians.
on. I
Thank
really
you.
do, so thanks for having me.
And as we said, we invite you out because we will be taking the road. We do have a couple more shows here, but we are going to be on the road, and so you can come Wednesdays in October to Pizziola Primo. I want to
Yep.
make sure I'm
Market
saying it right.
Square.
Market Square location, and check out some of our great guests. And some of our great guests tonight we need to thank. Caily is seriously, I mean, she makes me want to run out and clean up trash right
go
this
do it.
second. Yes.
It's good.
And City Mission, we are just so grateful that they came to share that story. And check us out and all of the people out on their YouTube channel that's happening October 9th and 10th for this great conversation and all the good that they're doing. Thanks to Tracy, thanks to Johnny, thanks to Michaela and cousin Lisa. And how about that pizza?
No horns.
I don't like pizza, and I loved it. Sorry for the yell again, Johnny. It's John and Rachel, you Jagoff Late Night.